Well, a very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the midweek edition of Vogan's European Outlook. It's Wednesday, the 27th of July, and we continue to see this somewhat disappointing summer overall. We've had a few brief spells of warm or very warm, but on the grand scheme of things, it has been generally dominated by low pressure and unsettled conditions as forecast, of course. If you look at the North Atlantic chart of the GFS, we continue to see the overall setup that we've got. Low pressure firmly in control through the course of today. Plenty of rain pushing through the central swathe of the UK, so the heart of England and Wales. Seeing a rather cloudy and damp day. With the sunshine, temperatures do respond, of course, at this time of the year. But in the grand scheme of things, temperatures are somewhat disappointing. An upper level trough cold pocket spiralling away in place to the north of the UK is seeing one system pushing through at the moment, as you can see here, the UK up in the northwest, northeast corner of the chart. And then we see quickly this other system following through the day tomorrow. So we see more cloud, more breeze, and rain pushing through. The Azores high always remains suppressed, and therefore we don't really see any major settling down or warming up of the weather pattern overall. We do see, once this system exits during the day tomorrow, a feed of northwesterly winds, which will keep things rather subdued temperature wise through the weekend here. I think we've got a northwesterly airflow. With that northwesterly airflow, we have embedded showers coming in. Temperatures across Scotland in particular struggling to get 15 16 Celsius. Down across the southeast, where you would expect 23 or 24 daily, it's only about 22 23 degrees. So we do have a subdued temperature profile across the British Isles at the moment here. So like I say, as we go through the weekend, we have this kind of pronounced northwesterly airflow. Energy riding that northwesterly airflow will mean that we're going to keep the shower activity going. Then we keep our eyes to the west over the Atlantic here, because as we start to exit the weekend, push into the new week, we do have the continuation of this northwesterly flow, showers, longer spells of rain perhaps. But look at the weather now starting to gather on the north-northwest flank of this Azores ridge of high pressure over the central Atlantic here. So the core of the ridge, nowhere near Europe in fact, it's actually centered way over to the west of the Azores. But we've got a lot of low pressure now starting to ride that northern flank. And by the time we get into next week here, folks, we have got low pressure coming in our way once again. We've got one system here hanging back to the south of Greenland. We've got another area of low pressure riding the jet here into the UK. And that there, folks, could be a rather significant wind maker here by the middle part of next week, August 3rd. We've got two areas of low pressure here that is already starting to gang up in the Atlantic here. So that system pushes through. Showery, very blustery to the north of the UK in the backside of this system as it exits. Then we've got another system coming through, then another system after that, so you get the overall idea. There is no heat wave, folks, on the horizon through at least the middle part of August now. So we are now starting to run out of time. The calendar is skipping on through the middle part of August now. September, hopefully we can get something similar to last year where we had a very settled September, a very decent September. But overall, folks, I think this summer is going to play out near to slightly below average temperature wise, and average to slightly above average rainfall wise here. No change on the horizon, I'm afraid, here, folks. It is, like the title of the written post says, a broken record. Have a great day. Bye for now.